Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, December 11th, 2015, on a Friday, the end of our trading week. Currently, it is 20:40 hours on Wall Street and it is 8:40 a.m. in Bangkok, Thailand. Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, where we have bright blue sunny skies, absolutely gorgeous day, flat blue waters. And yes, I will be going to the gazebo for lunch today. Absolutely. All right, traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. All right, traders, got a lot to talk about today. Got some data to talk about, but data is late today. And we have 6 currency pairs with some trade plans and some trade setups, and we'll get to that in just a moment. For those of you who don't know me, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series. And remember, it is Friday, so after the New York close, we'll have the Friday wrap-up where we look at daily charts for price action and what we might expect in the week ahead. All right. So, how do I trade? Well, I started trading in 2006 and 2008. I retired from a wonderful career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida in the United States. 9 days later, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, traders, I'm in my 8th year and I'm still in Thailand. Absolutely loving living in Asia. And most of all, trading in Asia is awesome. The time zone is great. It's just like a regular trading day. Up early and go to sleep late. And I still get a good 6 or 7 hours sleep every night. And that's the main thing. So I get plenty of rest. I do get breaks during the day. And the time zone is really, really nice. I can really do some really trading and looking at charts. I love being a technician. I love looking at price action, price structure, reading candlesticks, all that good stuff. And of course, looking at fundamentals. I don't trade the numbers in fundamentals, but I trade the result of the fundamentals. So I usually will take a trade probably 30 minutes or 40 minutes after the fundamental release has been there, if there's been a significant move, such as usually any interest rate, NFP, big numbers that come like that, retail sales, stuff like that. You want to, those are good data where you can really take some trades like a half hour after the numbers come out. Everything settles down, and not only that, your spreads close, right? They really open up those spreads before data because they know you're going to be trading them. All right, that's a little bit about myself. Let's get over to the legal stuff. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Most of all, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's take a look at news and commentary. Now, I don't know what is going on. I am thinking I have a bad key because I know I spelled that right. That's the second time this week this has happened. I think my W key is messing up. All right, we'll have to look into that. All right, so let's look at some news and commentary. Look at the indices. The Dow 30 closed up 0.47%. The S&P 500 closed up 0.23%. And the NASDAQ closed positive 0.44%, with the small cap 2,000 closing positive 0.33%. All right, let's get over to the Eurozone. The DAX closed up barely at 0.06%. The FTSE 100 out of London is negative 0.63%. The CAC 40 out of Paris is barely negative 0.05%. And the Eurostoxx 50 is negative 0.09%. A little bit of red there in the Eurozone, huh? All right, let's head on over to Asia. Now, remember, these countries are currently trading. They're all open. The Nikkei 225 is up 1.18%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is negative 0.14%. The China A50 out of Shanghai is negative 0.70%. And the Hang Seng is also in the red at negative 0.41%. And our good friends out of Seoul, the Kospi is barely in the red at negative 0.09%. So that's what's going on in our indices. Let's take a look at the economic calendar. Nothing is going to happen on the economic calendar until we get into the New York session. All day today, low impact data in the Euro session. However, in the U.S. session, we have core retail sales month on month, high impact, PPI month on month, high impact, all at the same time this is coming out. Retail sales month on month coming out, and core PPI coming out. Also, we have prelim UOM consumer sentiment, which is high impact, coming out at 10 a.m. on Wall Street, and that would be 2200 hours in Bangkok, Thailand. And then at 10:35 a.m. on Wall Street, we have medium impact MPC member Wheelie speaks. So who knows what he's going to say. We do have some China data coming out over the weekend. High impact industrial productions coming out. And we also have fixed asset investment year to date, year on year. That scares me a little bit if you're looking at taking that, and that will be actually on Wall Street. That's going to be 12:30 in the morning. So just be real careful to that. And Bangkok, Thailand time, that's 12:30 in the afternoon. So that's something to prevent you from keeping trades unless you're in profit, and you can securely go to break even and keep some profits. But I would stay away from holding trades over the weekend, like I said, unless you're secure in your trades and you have nothing to worry about. So that's what's going on our economic calendar. So let's head over to commentary. Commentary is, listen, traders, I'm staying with my story. I'm not changing. Trade a demo account. The price action is nuts, if there is any price action. So, the ones that are giving us price action, it's only giving you 20 and 30 pips, and it's coming back the other way. So yesterday was very small. I did stay up kind of late. I was in the New York session almost till noon Eastern Standard Time, which is midnight Thailand time. And I'll tell you, what a boring session. Stocks weren't moving. Nothing was moving. It was pretty dull session. So I don't know what happened after that, but the morning part of the New York stock market opening was pretty low volatility, and I expect this to continue until next Thursday when the FOMC announce if they're going to raise rates, which I think it's up to like 87% are saying they are going to raise rates. So, it looks like, I think it's Dudley who's the FOMC governor out of New York. And, he's been against a rate hike. Well, he's now changed his tune and now is for the rate hike. And, if you know how the FOMC works, of course, Janet Yellen is the FOMC chair. Well, the second highest as far as in ranking goes is the New York Fed governor, and that is Dudley. So he is for the rate hike. So it's pretty much a done deal that we're going to see a rate hike coming out. There are no numbers that's going to prevent it. There's no big numbers coming out the rest of the month. So, yeah, it's going to happen. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Let's get to some charts. This is what I was talking about. So, we had some movement come down here. We would 1.1010 came down to 1.0950. Now this, this moved 50 pips to the downside, right? Which is a nice move, providing you caught it, right? This happened early in Asia. This moved to the downside, and you would have had to grab this to the downside. What happens? It pops back up and then ends up just going sideways for the rest of the day. And here we are in Asia, and it's in a sideways price action. However, I just want this to pop up a notch. And if it doesn't pop up a notch and we get a bearish engulfing candle, I'll sell it. Now, I see that green line, that 200 exponential moving average. I'm not worried about it. There's no price action left of the chart. It's a wide open space. That's going to go right through that 200 exponential moving average. Might get a little bounce, maybe a candle or two, and then it's going to go through it. And we want to take profit at the S2 reversal pivot point, and of course our EA support line at 1.0859. Nice trade if we can get some price action. Problem is, there's no catalyst today to move these currency pairs. There's nothing to move them. So this is a technical trading day, which, by the way, I love technical trading days because I'm a technical trader. All right, let's look at the pound. The pound's even worse. The pound basically for 2 days hasn't done very much. It moved that one move down, and that was on data. And what did it do? Rebounded right back up again, and now we're sideways again since yesterday, and we're sideways in Asia today. However, the good news is we're below the daily pivot. The daily pivot is resistance. We can sell this at 1.5143. Again, I'm looking to take this down to the 200 exponential moving average at 1.5089. Yes, I do see the S1 and the EA support line, the yellow line, and again, there's nothing left of the chart, so there's no reason that cannot just go right through it. So we want to take this to the 200, and it's a great trade if we can get some price action. And that's the main thing. We need some currency pairs to move for us today, right? That's what it's all about. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie. The Aussie is back to its bearish mode again. Thank goodness. That'll shut up all these people that are saying the Aussie's going long. It doesn't look like it to me. The Aussie is still bearish, folks. And apparently it did not hold on the daily chart. It was coming up against some strong resistance. Apparently it didn't hold it, my friends. And we are back to being bearish in the Aussie dollar. And thank goodness for that, because I've been bearish on the Aussie. I don't know. It's got to be over a year and a half now I've been bearish on the Aussie. All I want to do is sell it, break below the 200 exponential moving average, retest it. That now comes resistance, and we'll sell it at 0.7250. And we're going to take this all the way down to 0.7188. Look left of the chart, and I'm looking at that support level. There are some other support areas left of the chart that you could take out and take your profits. You'll just have to look at that, but I'm like going for the gusto. It's just one of those things, and I'm not live trading, right? My live trading is not happening. So I'm going to be on a demo account, and I think this can come down. I just don't think trading a live account's a smart idea, folks. It's just like, 'tis the season to give your broker back their money. I'm getting emails, and I'm in other chat rooms, and I'm hearing people who are losing their shirts because this price action is all over the place. I.e. last week, Mario Draghi's speech. Bad news, bad news, bad news. What happens? Price goes up 100 pips and the euro gets strong. What? That is not what we were taught in economics. So, yeah, right? So, and that goes with the FOMC interest rate decision. We have no idea how the market's going to react to that. No idea at all. And I won't be trading it because that comes out at 2 p.m., 1400 hours on Wall Street, and I will be snoring and looking at the stars, sleeping at 2 a.m. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie, one of my favorite pairs to trade. Sorry about that, traders. So we're in a downtrend. There's no doubt about that. We're below the daily pivot. Beautiful. You can see we had no price action yesterday. Look at how the pivots are all crunched together like that. That's a really good sign that there was no price action, and I just want to sell this. Right now, what I did do is I want to wait for it to close below the 200 exponential moving average at 1.4997, and we'll take profit at 1.4818. And unfortunately, I can't get the whole chart on the slide, but if you look left of the chart, you'll see there is support on the left side of the chart. If you open your chart up, you'll see it, and that's why I picked that area of support. If you get in at 49.97, you're too close to support at 49.50. It's only like a 30 pip trade. I mean, 30 pip trades are okay, but that's if you get in right at it, right? What if you get in 5 or 7 pips later? Now you're like in a 22 pip or 23 pip trade. That's not a lot of wiggle room to give this room to breathe, right? This is the Euro Aussie. The nice thing about the Euro Aussie, normally, on normal circumstances, will trade over 100 pips per day. So keep an eye on the Euro Aussie today. I think it's a good opportunity. Best trade of the day today, my friends, is the Euro Yen. I love this setup. This is absolutely fantastic setup. So the Euro Yen came down yesterday, finally broke out of that nasty price action, and I missed this trade. Really was frustrated when I was looking at charts earlier this morning in Thailand, and really frustrated that I missed this. But New York brought this back up, and you know, this is the trade of the day. Just sell it. Let's get a bearish candlestick formation. It might take the London Open to get it, but just sell it. Now you can enter a sell here and then stick your stop at the 61.8 at 133.59. So, you know, the thing is, just sell it. Just sell this, sell it, sell it, sell it. It's a bearish pair. Go to the daily chart, go to the 4-hour chart. You will see this is so bearish. Sell it. And, yeah, we want to take profit at 132.82, which is support. And this just looks like a beautiful, beautiful trade setup. Already giving us those fibs, by the way, that you see on the chart. Yeah, really powerful stuff. So it's at the 50% fib. It doesn't get no better than this. This is just a great opportunity. Yeah, trade of the day right there. All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. A little tricky, still in this range, still in nasty price action. I put a trend line in here. The trend line really has nothing to do with the trade, by the way. The trend line is only in there as a reference point. I just want to sell this. The major point is that we're below the daily pivot, and that's the resistance area. I just put the trend line as a reference for you all to see. But the resistance is the daily pivot point. If this goes up above the daily pivot point, now we have to reanalyze and redo a trade plan, right? However, I think this is going to just break this trend line. It's going to go down. So we want to sell this at like 67.29. We should get like 2 candles below the trend line, so we're safe. Remember, there's only a 30-minute chart, and we'll take this all the way down to the 200 exponential moving average at 0.6674. I think that's a wonderful trade. Safe, easy, and I think it's a good trade, providing the New Zealand dollar gives us some action. Now, the dollar pairs in the U.S. session can give you some catalysts for these dollar pairs to work if we get good data out of the U.S. Alright traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs. On behalf of myself, William Gilday, and of course our great friends at FXCL. FXCL Excellence in Trading, I want to thank you for joining me on a Friday, December 11th, 2015. Traders, don't forget we have the Friday wrap-up coming up sometime after the New York close. Traders, have a great trading day. Always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, till next time, catch you later. Take care. Have a great day. See you now. Bye-bye.